So we're in the press office now. We collected our passes from over there. Oh, Heather's found the sweetie jar, typical. Come on then, let's go through this secret door.
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
We're good, we're good.
Have a good day then.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, good morning.
Morning.
We're at the NEC. It's the 20th of October.
Friday.
And we've already done 2,500 steps.
Yeah, we're here for the campervan and caravan and motorhome show, or whatever it's called. It's the motorhome and caravan show.
2023.
Yeah. People are already clapping. Yeah, we've got 2 days here. We're not going to do the show you every van thing. There's many channels that have done that. This is just going to be our view on what we saw over the weekend, really.
We'll probably show you some of the vans.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, we're not going to wander around going, oh, look at this van. We're not going to do that. There's many channels doing it.
Yep.
So it's just really, again, for our memories and stuff, and bringing you with us. We got in a bit early, you know, full disclosure, look.
Passes.
We did the press pass thing. I'm really sorry. But we got,
12 quid a day.
it wasn't the money, it was getting in early. There's nobody here, it's ace. It should be like this all the time. Anyway, we'll pick you up later. Suppose we've got to film this one, haven't we? Wouldn't be us if we didn't. Them pair are just gassing. As you know, filmed it the other day. But always nice to see. Can't wait. Can't wait. Dead excited. So in typical us fashion, we got here an hour early to get in, and basically went straight to SNL and started chatting with Anthony. So we've done no early people filming without anybody here, which doesn't matter, because as we said, we're here for 2 days. So we figured we can just amble around, just having a look at the... It is going to be campervan heavy, you know, if you follow the channel. We're not motorhomey people. We're trying to do it properly. It's never going to happen, is it? Yeah, we're just going to show you some vans while there's no massive crowds this morning, and because we forgot yesterday, we just didn't make the most of it. Right, so this is the Bailey B62. This is that new Ford Transit based 2-berth that's just been released, and we'll have a quick look in here. It's first thing you do notice on the Transit is it's a lot narrower. Not a lot, but certainly noticeable. So you've got this same sort of setup as, you know, your normal 2-berth, 2 beds at the back, and you can make it into a double. You can actually have it as a U shape at the back. There's an infill cushion. It's on a taller van. As you know, I'm 6'4", and there's no, I can't even touch the roof with my head. So the van is high. The cupboards are very shallow, but it's a nice layout.
But deep.
Yeah, they're tall, but they're shallow. It's got an innovative. One of them really strange designs where, to get yourself a massive aisle, you've got a timber door, which is good. It makes, you can see, but you've got to step in, shut yourself in to use the bathroom, and then obviously when you're outside, you've got to do some sort of shuffle.
I know where you'd be though.
Yeah. So it's a good idea for space there when you're in the kitchen. I'm not too sure if I like that when you're in the van, but I don't know.
It's when you need to go in the middle of the night.
Yeah, exactly. That is the
You're
thing.
definitely going to wake the whole van up.
Yeah, you can't leave the door open. I suppose in the night, if you left it like that, you're half there, but you've still got to move it, haven't you, to get to the loo. So I'm not sure that's the best design for me. But anyway,
layout might be a bit better.
we'll go and have a look at the other layout. There is a different layout, yeah. This is a front lounge with a pop top. So this is a 4-berth. Does it say it's 4 travelling seats on that piece? Yeah. So these seats are going to convert somehow to travelling seats. So this one is a rear kitchen. Same sort of thing with the toilet though. You've still got that. However, with the door shut, you have got more leg room that way on. But I mean, that is fantastic when you're there like that. I'm not going to knock that idea, but I just think that is a bit of a it's a bit of a faff in the night. And that was only
some of the ones that we've seen that have got that, it comes out into the aisle.
Yeah.
They come totally out.
Yeah,
and you can still get into the toilet.
Yeah. It's a narrow van though, like I say, that's the thing.
Like I say, it's a great idea.
It is.
I like the furniture.
Yeah, the upholstery is very, very nice. So this one is still in concept. It's the Endeavour, but it's an E-Transit, this one. I've just been speaking to the guy from Bailey. It is obviously not for sale and they are developing it, but basically the E-Transit for a start only has 108 miles range. But this one, everything in here is made from recycled stuff. So all of this is recycled plastic. Everything in there, handles, everything. It's a lovely layout. But as I say, we're a while off yet. So I shan't even bother explaining to you about the layout and stuff. I don't really know, to be honest. But it's just basically showing you that this could be the future of where we're going in a few years, I guess, with EVs and stuff. I do like the design though. It's very bright and, you know, fresh looking, isn't it? Okay, so we're walking into the Elddis area. Just want to show you this what was it called? XCV8 or something? The CVX8. Now it's not open, but that's okay because yesterday I filmed some interior shots of it. So obviously, for full disclosure, we're here for 2 days. So some of this footage you'll see is from one day, some is from another. Hence the change of clothes for me and Heather. If you do see us with different clothes on, that is why. But yeah, this is a lovely van. As I say, this is still a concept at the moment, but I do think to keep the younger people interested, or certainly the active people who are into cycling, bodyboarding and all that type of stuff, they need to start looking a bit fresher and more modern than your plain white vans. And certainly this, with the wheels and tyres and the graphics, certainly does that. It's a lovely looking van. We're going to go to the Swift stand now. So yesterday we noticed when we were looking for our new van, this one's a new one on us that we hadn't seen. Swift 132, I think it was. It's basically a 6.4 metre van in the layout we like. I think this would have been a nice contender, to be honest. It wouldn't have got picked, I don't think, in the end, but it certainly would have been up on the list should we have seen it. Right, so this is it. Swift Carrera 132. So yeah, 6.36 metres, 2 berth, 2 travelling seats, standard on the road price 72.5, but obviously there's going to be options on that. It's very similar to the Carrera 122 we filmed. This lifts out and makes a table. There's a drop down table there. It was more the layout of it. So it's very much like the van we've got now. 2 beds at the back that will make a double. Your standard 2 berth van really. Do like the fact on this one they've started putting a fly screen on the back. I think that's a great idea. And you've just got the added bonus of the extra length on it. I like the way that the fridge is now here, and it's a dual open fridge on that one. Plenty of storage in it, and this nice low level cupboard there, which is good. It has got a small combined oven and grill, but nevertheless it is an oven and grill. And to get the aisle fairly wide, we have gone for the campervan, you know, combined sink and hob. But it's not bad. I do like it. Again, now Swift have gone to tambour doors. That's great. So it's got a flip down sink, but it's not as intrusive into the shower room, although the toilet is on a pedestal. It's not bad. It's a nice little van, and we have got this seating area at the front, although you don't get your window there. It's still usable. I think you could still put a table mount down here and certainly use that front end for a little bit of certainly breakfast dining. It'd work. But yeah, I quite like this. I think
like you say, it doesn't have the U-shaped lounge.
No, it doesn't, and we did want the U-shape, but in fairness, it's not a bad layout. If you wanted the CV20 type of style that we've got, or the Swift Carrera 122 style, same sort of thing, the classic 2-berth with the opening back doors, it's a great it's a great setup to give you that little bit more room, I think. So we are at Chausson, however you say it. Heather likes these new, the new narrow-bodied.
If only I was as well. This is very similar to our.
Oh,
flash.
Yeah,
today.
I did that. Yeah, this exactly. Yeah, our flash was like this, give or take. Although the back was slightly different, but it's very similar in layout to ours. Again, drop-down bed though, and yes, I always used to whack my head on it. But for entertaining and sitting of an evening, these are a great.
Oh, for you whacking your head on it.
I know. Look at this. This is very entertaining. And this here. Look, I'll have my eye out on that.
Yeah, you see, the difference with our Flash 10 was that
the roof was high.
The bed didn't start.
No, until that one.
Until there. That's
correct. Yeah. And this one is on a panel van. This is a 6-metre again, and this is actually left-hand drive because it's a French company. So this is no good for us. It is a transverse bed at the back. However, it is 4 travel seats and a pop top up the top. So this is very much like a CV80.
They had stopped the van conversions in the UK.
Yeah.
Chausson, but they're obviously
got one back in.
starting them again.
It used to be called the Twist, didn't it, years ago? But not a bad bathroom for a van conversion, that. So these are the new IHs on the Iveco. You've got 2 different sorts. They're about 7.2 metres long, I think, these new ones. You've still got your standard front design on that one. Rear washroom. Very, very nice. Lovely build on them, as you know. Show you from the back of that one.
This one's a bit weird, isn't it? Because it's got a huge area to store stuff.
Yeah, it has actually, hasn't it? It's got a rear boot, in effect. Very high boot.
More than a boot, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it's very high. I do wonder if you could have a shelf put in there, maybe. So Brownhills have got a massive stand at the show. And while we're still Brownhills customers, we still get the benefits of all the free lunch and stuff later on, which is nice. Okay, so this is the new 2024 CV20. As you know, currently we've still got ours. New graphics, gone from orange to a nice purpley mauve purple, I guess. Heather likes them anyway.
You see it better on the other side.
Yeah, we'll show you on the other side. Design is pretty much tried and tested the same. New upholstery, different colours. They've gone with this sort of, I guess, honeycomb pattern, I can say. I do like it even follows through on the texture of the doors, which is nice. I did notice yesterday that they've now changed the charge controller to an MPPT, gone from the little PWM that they used to throw in, and yeah, it's freshed it up a bit. Looks nice on the new dash, and the new Thetford fridge. You've obviously got the different controls for your heating. But yeah, gonna miss the old girl when she goes. But it's been a great van, and I've got nothing bad to say about Brownhill's experience. We are gonna miss the experience of Brownhill's. Let me just show you this graphic on the other side. So as you can see, it follows through. I think that's really nice. Vintage area. When we were looking for our van, we wanted to see an EOS, but we couldn't get one anywhere. So they have got one now. This was a strong contender. We do like the Vantage. They've got a great big boot. This is very, very similar, in fact almost identical to the Devon Aztec XL. Huge boot with a massive shelf at the back. So being on a 6.36 metre van, they've used the extra length at the back. So you've still got a small kitchen area, but you've got a huge boot area on these, which is great. And the interior layout we did like. So yeah, inside you can use this area as a seating area. There is a table mount down there, but you still find that you've got the high cupboard behind you. However, they do give you a lot more room there for your rake on your seat, so I could get the seat right back on this one. But it's got the lovely U-shaped lounge as we've seen before, and obviously the benefits of that is you've got your top lockers at the back for a bit more storage. So it's a great sort of layout. This is definitely the layout that we love. I guess one of the things that did knock us for the Vantage was having the permanent sink, but it does have the bench toilet. However, it does have a shower curtain. So I think although this would have gone in our list, had we seen it, we'd have still probably discounted it, just due to the fact of...
Yeah, like you say, there's no doubt about it. I've started to realise that having that little bit more
worktop
here
will be great, won't it? That's right. So this is the other Vantage 6.36 metre one that we liked. This is the Neo, still a U-shaped lounge. However, you do get the longer worktop in this one, because you can see there's no shelf on the back of this one, so you get a smaller boot but sort of the same sort of layout. However, the front usable space is a bit more usable because you've got a narrow larder cupboard there, so it gives you a bit more space there, so you could still sit there and use that area. So yeah, as I was saying, on the Neo you've got a slightly smaller boot than the EOS, but still plenty of room there to store your stuff. Definitely a great made van, these Vantage. I do like these vans. Okay, so looking at the Devons, we've shown you this one before. This is very similar to the EOS. You can see super large boot with a shelf at the back. Usable storage in the back of this is great. Do like the look of these vans. This was also one of our shortlist vans for the same sort of reason. You've got the usable space at the front to a degree. However, because of how the the fridge is there, you are going to struggle to spin that seat and use it. You'll note in the Apollo that we're getting, I can actually turn that seat all the way around and actually put my legs under there. So other than that, the design of this van we found to be great. Again, top lockers at the back, lovely U-shaped lounge. This shelf is great at the back. I do like this larger shelf, but as we've said, you lose the kitchen. It's always a compromise, as you know, but it's a great van.
The other thing with the Devon is that that shelf can actually be removed.
You can take that out, yeah. You can take that shelf out.
You then get access
into the boot, and also you could store tall stuff should you need to. But I think with the Devon as well, again, you've got a bench toilet. The great thing is it has got the flip-up sink, so you've got a bit more room, but you do have a shower curtain to protect the door. But it is a great van.
Yeah, nice.
I like this over storage here as well. That's good.
They have a grill and
yeah, separate oven and grill in this one, which is nice. Okay, so we're just at Wild Axe, and these are their new vans on the MAN chassis. The MAN being virtually similar to the Crafter. It's the same sort of base vehicle as the Crafter. So what have we got lengthwise? Going to be about 6.8 meters long, I think these are. Yeah, 6.84 meters long, so it's a fairly sizable van. And this is a U-shape rear, but with a front dinette. Is that long enough for someone like me to lie in?
It's hard to tell.
It's hard to tell. No, I don't think it. Oh, I saw it yesterday. It is. It's got a short one and a long one.
Yeah.
Super high electrical. Loads of lithium and inverters in there. And not a bad bathroom. No shower curtain because it's got a tambour door. Pedestal toilet, but it's not too high. Little salad bowl. Heather doesn't like the salad bowls. But it's a lovely van. Induction hob in this one.
Yeah.
No gas, I don't think. We're everything. There's no oven either, though. Is they just a microwave? So this is reliant on battery and hookup. But obviously we've got some super lithium in there, so we've gone completely gasless in that van, I think, unless there's gas heating. Don't know. This is another one. I think this is a different. Yeah, this is going to be. So this is a 3-berth one. Quickly look in this, same sort of setup. However, it's got a raised fixed bed at the back, if you like. 2 singles. I think they're going to be fractionally short for someone my size. They do look a little short, but I suppose with these, it's the same as with any U-shape. You do tend to curve in a bit more because you're not hanging over the edge. So you could probably make that work if you were a tall guy like me. Same sort of bathroom, basically the same setup. This must convert to a small single using the front driver's seat, I guess, because it does say 3-berth. Can't be anywhere else. This was one that was on our list at one time. U-shaped lounge, Europa. Again, tambour door, fixed sink with a bench toilet. Perfectly usable. Nice U-shape. Slightly shorter on this side, slightly longer on that side, but I think this did make our shortlist at the time. And I do like these Wild Axes. They are bolted together well, as I'll say. So you've got plenty of workspace.
If I remember right, this was the one that got no boot.
I think it was, you're right. That might have been why I discounted this one. It had got a little tiny boot, as I recall, and just a little access hatch. Yeah, it was exactly as I thought. It comes right to the back, but you have got access to underneath. It was just a bit strange how you got to it. I don't see why that couldn't be open unless it's supporting the bed somewhat, but still a nice van. I do like the Wild Axe. We're just going to go back to the auto sleepers stand, purely because, again, these were ones that we loved, that made our little list. Heather wants to see the Kingham again. She just loved the Kingham, and I think it was over here, wasn't it? Somewhere. Yeah, there's the Kingham. So this was one of Heather's favourites. We filmed this ages ago at SMC. Little French bed at the back. And she loves this sofa, I think. This was your thing for this, wasn't it? You did love that sofa. And the bed's got some great storage under it. You can go back and check these videos out. Obviously, I've got plenty of van tour videos. But yeah, it is a nice van. I did quite like it, but of course, we're trying to avoid getting over each other, if you'll pardon the pun, to get out of the bed at night, just to go to the loo, which is why 2 singles sort of suits us. But you could see yourself on that sofa, couldn't you?
Yeah, you'd want to share it with me.
No, I'd just lie on the bed. I'd be quite happy lying on the bed. It's a lovely van though. We do like these auto sleepers. They look nice. They do look lovely. Hang on.
I think this blue is a relatively new.
I don't think I've seen this blue colour before. It certainly seems.
But I mean, there was always like a beigey brown.
Yeah.
There was a greeny colour and a purple.
Purple, yeah. I think the Warwick XL still got the purple in. I'll have to show you the XL because I still love it. It's just over here. The thing with this one, as we've said, it's basically like a big CV. but I'd still struggle with using the front end. You can see they don't even bother spinning the seat because realistically you can't, and I wouldn't get the seat right back, the same as I struggle with now. But the selling point for this van is, I think it's the only panel van that I've seen with a separate shower. There's a bifold door that comes out there, and you've actually got a shower and a toilet, separate room, which I think is great. That is definitely the USP on this van. And as I say, you've still got the two singles or the double if you want it at the back, all the storage you need, loads more worktop space. But again, compromise is the word that we're always looking at. You then can't really use the front. But again, lovely van. We do like these. And then we did see this one. This was the new M Star. This was at the February show when it was launched. I think it's still in sort of semi pre-production, because it does say there production models will be fitted with a step, so they're going to add a step at the back there. But this is very much exactly really the same as the Warwick XL to a degree.
That's got a separate
Yeah,
shower.
it's got a separate. You've got your two beds at the back. You've obviously got a lot more room to a degree, but you have got less worktop look in the middle. But you've got a big flip up. That's because they're keeping this area
left it
complete. The door is completely open. Can't even get in there. I don't want to break it. I'm not even going to press it. But anyway, oh no, it popped out. Yeah, again, separate shower and toilet in that one. It's a lovely van. I do think though, although that's great for looking out, is it a wasted space? Do we need the door that big? I don't know.
The only thing is that
Hello.
it's
My Andrew did an impression.
it's possibly because
Separated at birth.
if you make it smaller,
That's what she said.
you're going to be very narrow here.
Yeah, true that. I can't drag her away from this A-class dream she's got, you know.
Yeah, but not that one because it's got an island bed.
Alright, she doesn't want the island bed. But we've made no secret, the retirement van, she does want an A-class. She loves the A-class. I think this was the one Heather likes, which is again 6.61 metres.
The one I struggled to get out.
Yes, yeah, it's a big step up because they've not got the electric step down. So,
But
yeah.
like I say, it doesn't have.
A lot of these Continental vans don't have an oven, but I'm sure that you can specify them.
Yeah.
It has got one of them. No, it has got one of them
yes.
grill ovens
So
there.
it's got the swing
That's right,
unit so that you give yourself so much more room
for the shower.
for the shower. I don't
Yeah.
know whether you want to.
And then we have got a drop down bed, so it is a 4-berth. The one thing I do like about this, a lot of these, you know, twin bed ones have too many lockers around the back and you can't sit up in bed. At least with that one,
Yeah, they've sort of given.
they've
you
sort of
that.
given you a bit of a backrest, and I quite like this.
Well, your head would probably still.
It probably
that,
still would, to be honest.
But his head gets in the way.
I've got a big head.
But like I say, you've got plenty of. That's a bit tight for me there, but
Plenty of storage. It's a nice van. This is definitely, I think, if we do A-class in the future, this is the layout you'll be looking at, isn't it, realistically?
Yeah.
I think. It's on a Peugeot, this one as well. It's a very nice cab. These seats are lovely. Have you felt the leather on these? But yeah, it's a nice van. Hands holding hands, reaching out. Something like that.
that was the other thing that we always said. Was that if we went down the
Could you get the bikes in the back is what you...
you get the bikes
You
in
would
there.
get bikes in there, yeah.
Um,
You might have to fanny around with the steering. What is it called? Handlebars. There's the word. But yeah, you would. It is a nice layout. We do like that.
and it's only 6.6 metres long.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's not much longer than
So like you say, ours
once the bike rack is on the back will be that length. That's right. Yeah. I mean, we did say that 7 metres was going to be the ultimate limit Look at how dead excited. Look. It's only Alex. If you don't watch Alex's TTX in LA,
Why the hell not?
why not? He's as daft as me and I love it. It's great. And I found him at the show. I'm starstruck now. Look. It's a Mr. Safety Owl t-shirt. This is why it's easier in the morning. And we've done no filming in the daytime. Busy on a Saturday, busy. Travellers, we are just done with the motorhome show, campervan show, don't know the name show, we're still confused show. 2 days was enough show. Thank you everybody who came and said hello at the show anyway, it was great. Really nice to meet some people. And we've had a great time at the show. Bit strange looking around vans and not wanting to buy a van, but still excited about getting the new van. So all is good. They're open, trust me.
It isn't open.
Oh no, they're not open. Look, they're not open. Confused, we've come the wrong way. We'll turn around and go back the other way. Come here. Let's do the ending instead of wandering around aimlessly. She's tired. This is what I have to put up with, she's tired.
Oh, it is hall 16.
Say goodbye, dear.
Goodbye, dear.
Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one when we're back in Wales because this is out of sequence, as we've said.
Yeah.
See you on Thursday. Bye bye.